Um, to get to your email using Google, once you open Google Chrome and then you sign in, you should be able to click on this arrow right here on the right side to get to your Gmail, which is right here. Another way of getting to it is when you type in google.com, you can click on Mail, and then it loads your emails. It looks similar to a lot of other emails, uh, uh, but there are certain features that are different. For example, this icon is a refresh button. You use it when you have been on your computer, you open your email, but you want to see if there are any other emails that were sent in while you were on the computer. To refresh, it will show you any other email that are new that came into your inbox. Um, the other thing also you can do is um, uh, label your emails. For example, I have a star in here for this email and another star right here. To view all my starred emails, I click on starred right here. So when I click on it, it will sort out all the ones that are starred. Star, for example, for me means it's something that I have to read yet, or it's important for me to take a look at. Um, uh, Important, uh, I label them with this uh, area right here by clicking on them. This is the important part that that you need to understand, that each one of these has a function. The first one is just a way of checking off things, and you can check off multiple things if you wanted to. But this right here is a way to organize the star and this uh, arrow-shaped icon. When I have these, that means they are important. I need to look at them. To go back to my emails and my inbox, you just click on inbox. It will show you everything. For example, if I have multiple emails that I want to delete, I can check them off in here and say I delete. And then you click on the actual can right here, the garbage can, and it will delete those emails. You can select multiple ones, not just one at a time. Um, Another way of organizing that Google uses is a labeling system. They call it labeling and not folders, although the icon looks like a folder. The way you organize is by uh, going here to the left side and then clicking on More. And then when you do that, it gives you a chance to work with your uh, uh, labels. You can either manage labels or can create a new label. Um, there is no right or wrong way of doing this, but this is the way I do it. That way I can see what I have. I click Manage Labels. And once I am in there, I can manage all the labels, including the labels, the system labels that you can, like for star, unimportant, and sent mail, and all these things. You can actually hide some of them if you don't use them a lot. For example, if I don't do a lot of chatting, I can actually hide it by clicking on hide, and you don't have to see it in your labeling system that you have on the left side. To create a new label is pretty easy. All I have to do is click on create new label, and then here I'm going to create a label for Tech Tool Time. And click on create. Now under Tech Tool Time, I could also create a sublabel or a subfolder where I will be more specific as to what kind of Tech Tool Time that was. Here is how it works. If you create a new label and say this is for Google Docs, and you nest it by clicking on this, checking off this box, and say I want it nested under Tech Tool Time. And then you say create. Once you do that, you will have a subfolder inside the main folder. This is Google Docs is the subfolder, and this is the main folder. You can create a subfolder if you would like to, but this is how you do that. You create a subfolder. Now, when I'm in my email, in my inbox, and I see an email that should go under, let's say, Google Docs, all I have to do is I click on it and I go to folder, and then I will put it under Tech Tool Times Google Docs. Not under Tech Tool Time. Tech Tool Time is the folder that contains all other folders. I want it to go under this one. So this is one way of creating a subfolder to organize like all of your technology stuff in one, all your class block 1, block 2, block 3, and 4, and then committees that you're on or whatever. So once you do that, now that email is put in that folder. To see it, all you have to do is come to left side again, and then you click on the arrow down, and you can see Google Docs. When you click on it, it's going to show you the email that you have selected to put in that folder. Your emails can be organized using this system of labeling, and then folders or subfolders. And then you can also do things such as by color, or you can do it also how important this one is, the labeling. For example, if I wanted to have things labeled important, if I'm in my inbox and I want something important, I can actually say this one, for example, is an important one. I click on it, and then I go and label it as priority or follow up, or once I do, like, for example, follow up, that means I need to answer it. To view that email is as easy as clicking on follow up, and then it shows you all the emails that you need to follow up. That's one way of organizing all your follow-up. When you open it, it's going to show the color you have chosen for follow-up. You can change this color by going to follow-up and clicking on this down arrow and saying follow-up, I wanted whatever color. I chose this reddish color. You can choose blue, and it will actually change those colors so that when you open the email, you know that it's actually a follow-up email that you have to either answer or get done by a certain time. This is how you label and sort your emails.